Me and my girlfriend decide that we want to smoke up on a mountain because smoking in nature is just so aesthetic. The deer running around you, the birds, the bees, it's beautiful. So after a quick Google search, we eventually find a trail and we take a quick bus ride over. Keep in mind, this is the afternoon. We start walking up this trail and we're listening to some Ari, we're having a good time, and we eventually climb to find a spot that's away from the prying noses of all the 80-year-olds that would complain about the weed smoke. So we start smoking. Everything is perfect. The trees, the leaves, everything looks amazing. And we're just having a good time, joking, laughing. But suddenly my girlfriend asks a question that changes the trip altogether. She looks at me and she says, "Wouldn't it be crazy if we got lost on this mountain trail right now? After this, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong." Me and my girlfriend, instead of deciding to go back down the trail the way we came, think that since it's a circular mountain, we'll get around on the other side. So we start walking, and as we keep walking forward, we start realizing this mountain is not circular. We're in the middle of nowhere, and we kind of don't really know where we're at. I asked my girlfriend to check on her phone, how close it is to the start of the trail. Suddenly, her phone dies. I look at my phone, 7%. We were not really prepared for this. Instead, we decide, let's keep moving forward and maybe we'll see a landmark or somewhere that we know. We keep moving forward, and in the distance, I think I see a building that was at the beginning of the trail, thinking that we must have gone around the mountain. My girlfriend doesn't think so, but I'm so convinced of it. I'm like, oh, it'll be a shortcut. We got around the mountain. It's a quicker shortcut. If I ever tell you that something is a shortcut with supreme confidence, do not listen to me. Most of the time, I will say things that are wrong, but with such confidence to me, and then end up taking you on the scenic route that you weren't even supposed to know was a scenic route. But we decide to go up to this building, and we find out it is not the same building whatsoever. I check my phone. It tells me in the distance, if we keep moving forward, there's a bus stop. We decide to keep moving forward, and we find ourselves in the middle of a cul-de-sac in the middle of nowhere. Keep in mind, we're terrified. It's starting to get darker. And half these houses have Trump signs, or "if you trespass on my lawn, you will be shot" signs all over them. We're terrified. We check Uber to see how we could get to the closest bus stop that's supposedly near to here. We check it. It says $50 for the ride. Keep in mind, I have $5 in my bank account more often than I have $100 in my bank account. So we look at each other and we start deliberating if it's worth it. My phone dies. It's getting dark. So now all we know is that there's a bus stop ahead of us. The only thing ahead of us are these houses, and behind them are the woods. And we're terrified because we can't go back through the mountain. We're so far from it. So I look at my girlfriend, who's on the verge of tears, and I say, "Do you trust me?" And thank God my girlfriend is such a goat, because she says, "I trust you." And we hold hands as we try going through behind someone's backyard into the woods that leads us into a ditch where we're walking through piss, shit, cum. I don't even know what the fuck is out here. I'm thinking there are bears. We're hearing snarls and shit in the distance. We're terrified. But eventually, as we get through this worst part, we start hearing cars. And we climb up some rocks to find a bunch of cars. We're thinking we're home free. Not. All of a sudden, we see that we're on the middle of a highway. Everybody is going Need for Speed, Fast and Furious, 100 miles per hour on this road. We're thinking we're going to die here. This is the end of us. But on the other side, I can see if we just go above the rail, there is a building that we actually saw earlier before, and there's a bus stop that will lead us home right there. I look at my girlfriend. We're exhausted. We're still high as fuck. But we look at each other, and I say, "You have to trust me here. You got to hold my hand." We hold hands, and we take a deep breath. And slowly, 1 car passes, 2 car passes, 3 car passes. I hear nothing. I open my eyes, and I say, "Go!" We start booking it. We're trying to get to the other side. We're running. My girlfriend... I jump the rail. My girlfriend can't jump the rail. The rail's sharp and also too high. There's a car coming right down the road, straight towards my girlfriend, moving 100 miles per hour. I pull my girlfriend, and she jumps over, and I close my eyes. We're both on the ground, And I think my girlfriend's dead. But we look up and we're both next to each other and we start hugging and kissing each other because we are so thankful that we came out alive. And all the cars start passing by us. We barely survived it. And we get back on the bus stop, to which we get back home.